Today we continue our journey to go from 1 million coins to 100 million here on Hypixel Skyblock. So far we have managed to reach 19 million coins, and today our goal is to at least double it as we did in the previous 3 parts. Up to this point we have focused mainly on bazaar crafts for quick profit, but since we have reached quite a substantial amount, we can actually go ahead and craft some more expensive items. One of the first items that comes into mind is crafting juju bows. They cost around 19 million to make, and well, we can sell it for upwards of 20 million. Now juju bows are typically in a pretty hot demand, so it shouldn't take too long to sell. However, you do need Ender Slayer free to craft it, which can be hard to get if you're in the early game stages. So the very first bow craft actually brought us in 1.5 million coins in profit, so naturally it was time to craft the next one, which brought us in 1.8 million profit. And on to the next craft we go, and before you knew it, well, it has already sold as well, but this time we got a little bit less profit, but still above 1 million, and well, it was 1.1 million, which is amazing. Now, since they're selling like hotcakes, we're gonna go ahead and make a few more of them. However, since we're only at 23 million, we can do them one by one, which is a little bit time consuming. However, it became pretty tedious to buy null voids as our prices kept getting outdated on bazaar. So instead, we began crafting our own, which actually saves us a little bit of money. But here's where things get interesting. The bow prices started dropping quite a bit, and we actually ended up taking a loss of 939,000 coins, but this may have been because I bought actually too much enchanted obsidian, which I later ended up selling on bazaar. And well, after claiming the obsidian and the bow, we're now up again by 2.8 million. And the next bow actually brought us in 1.1 million profit, and the one after that, it was just 600,000. But we didn't stop there, and well, we kept on going, which the following bow actually gave us 900,000 profit. And if you thought that this is the end of crafting juju bows, well, not quite yet, because the next bow was 750,000 profit, and it did seem like the profits were getting a little bit smaller, but something exceptional happened, as our next craft gave us almost 3 million coins profit, and the one after that was 1.4 million profit. I mean, this is pretty crazy amount, but that didn't last too long because the next bow was 850,000, so quite a bit smaller, but it's alright. And well, we actually ended up selling one more bow, which means that in total now we have sold already 13 juju bows. And well, after that I listed one more up, and then I realized that it's taking quite a long time to actually fulfill that 14 bow. So in the meantime, it is time to move on to a faster flip, and I noticed that, well, we could actually simply craft null voids ourselves and sell them back on bazaar. So that's exactly what I went ahead and did. And at first we began with a little bit smaller amount, so we spent 5.8 million to craft them, and we sold them for almost 6 million, meaning that we got about 144,000 profit, which is pretty decent. So the next up, we decided to double down on that, and we spent 11.6 million coins, and well, we sold it for almost 12 million, meaning that our profit was about 312,000 coins. And well, we kept on going with that, and at the very last minute our juju bow ended up selling as well finally, but for now I'm not gonna put up any more. But the next profit was even larger, so we spent 11.7 million and we sold it for 12.6 million, and our profit was 837,000. Now if you thought that this is good, well, wait for the next one, because we ended up spending 23.7 million and we sold for a little bit more than 25 million, which means that our profit was 1.3 million. Now these null voids go pretty quick to craft and pretty quick to sell, so that was outstanding. And well, I decided to keep on going, and well, for the next craft, it costed us only 23 million to make them, and we sold them for 24.5 million, which means that our profit was about 1.4 million. Now the profit might have actually cut down a little bit because it took forever to sell, and we kept getting on outdated prices, so I kept relisting until we sold all of it, and just like this, we have doubled our money. So there it was. If you have enjoyed this, it would mean a lot to me if you could take a moment to smash like and subscribe. And if you're wondering what mods I'm using that show all the prices, well, I actually uploaded a video on that, and this is the fastest way to actually find like easy flips